It's all right. You don't have to explain anything tonight. Just rest. He never left. I came into the quiet with a heart that felt worn thin, every memory playing soft like an old song I couldn't turn off. The kind that reminds you of who you were when you miss the mark again and again. And I tried to settle down, but the weight stayed close, whispering all the ways I could have done better. Should've known better, should've been better. And I lay there staring into the dark, wondering if love could reach this far, if mercy could stretch this wide, or if I'd finally drifted too far beyond it. But the silence didn't push me away. It held me like it always knew my name. He loved me still, through every falling piece of me, through every quiet failure no one else could see. I don't have to earn that kind of love, I don't have to climb that hill. Right here in the dark, I know he loved me still. There were nights I tried to outrun every trace of who I'd been, building distance in my mind like it could rewrite the past. But every step just brought me back to this gentle, steady truth, that love was never waiting on me to get it right. And somewhere in the stillness I felt it settle in, not loud, not overwhelming, just present, like a hand on my shoulder, reminding me I was never walking this alone, even when I thought I was too far gone to be found. No voice raised up, just a quiet stay, right here beside me. You didn't turn away. He loved me still, softer than the night around, meeting every broken place without a single sound. I don't have to hide from him, I don't have to prove my will. In the calm of this moment, I know he loved me still. Close your eyes now, you're not lost. He's right here. Just rest. Slow your breathing. It's already okay. You don't have to hold it together anymore. I reached the end of another long day, with more on my heart than I knew how to lay down. Every small regret lining up in the silence, like they were waiting for their turn to speak. And I tried to outthink it, tried to smooth it over, but the truth stayed close, that I had wandered again in ways I didn't mean to. And I sat there in the dim light, wondering if grace had already passed me by. Somewhere back along the road, or if it was ever meant for someone like me at all. But the night didn't close its door on me, it stayed open like it always had been. Grace came quiet like the night, no sound, no sudden sign, just a steady kind of love meeting me right where I lie. I don't have to chase it down, I don't have to make it right. Grace came quiet like the night and held me where I lie. I remembered all the times I thought I had to clean my hands before I came back home. Every promise I tried to make and couldn't keep the way I hoped, and it wore me down slowly till I had nothing left to prove. Just an honest kind of tired that finally let me be still. And in that gentle breaking, something found me without a word. No questions, no conditions, just a presence that stayed close, like it had been there all along, waiting for me to stop running. No lightning in the sky, just peace that softly stays right here beside me. You carried all my weight. Grace came quiet like the night, softer than my fear, resting in the deepest place I never let you near. I don't have to turn around, I don't have to earn this light. Grace came quiet like the night and made everything alright. Let it fade now. You're safe. Nothing left undone. Just sleep. Nothing about you surprised him. Stay here. You're still held. I came into the quiet thinking, maybe if it was all laid bare, it would be too much. Every hidden fault, every silent compromise, Every place I fell short, stacking up in my mind like something I couldn't outlive. And I wondered if being fully known meant being finally left behind. So I stayed still in the dark, not trying to cover it, not trying to explain it away, just letting the truth sit where it always has, heavy but honest, real but quiet. I thought if everything was seen in light, I'd lose the love that held me through the night. He knew me and stayed, didn't turn or look away, saw every broken part and chose to stay the same. I don't have to hide from him, I don't have to be afraid. He knew me and stayed. There were times I tried to be someone I thought would finally be enough, shaping every word and step to fit a better version of myself. But it never brought me rest, never gave me peace that stayed. And now in this quiet moment, I can feel something deeper than all of that, not asking me to change before it comes close, not waiting on a cleaner heart to stay near, just present in a way that feels steady and true, like it has always been here, even when I tried to hide. No hidden part turned you away, right here beside me, you chose to stay. He knew me and stayed, softer than the night, meeting every secret place without pulling back the light. I don't have to run from truth, I don't have to be afraid. He knew me and stayed. Let it rest now. You're known and still loved. Just sleep. You can stop looking back. He never left. Just rest. You're still held. I lay here in the quiet with the weight of things I wish I could undo. Every memory moving slow through my mind, like it's asking me to answer, and I tried to make peace with it on my own. But it only pulled me deeper into the silence, where the truth feels closer than I wanted to. And I wondered if I had gone too far this time, if I'd finally reached the place where love would turn its face away. So I stayed still, not reaching, not running, just letting the night be what it is. I thought I'd see the distance in your eyes, but all I found was you still by my side. He didn't turn away from me, not when I fell apart, not when I carried all that weight inside my heart. I don't have to hide from him, I don't have to leave. He didn't turn away from me. There were times I thought I felt the space between who I was and who I should have been. Moments I let the silence tell me I was on my own. But tonight it feels different in the stillness of this room, like something steady never moved at all. And I can feel it in the quiet, not loud, not overwhelming, just present like it's always been. Staying closer than my fear, holding me without condition. And I begin to see I was never as alone as I believed. No distant sound, you stayed right here, closer than breath. You held me near. He didn't turn away from me, softer than the night, meeting every broken place without a need for light. I don't have to run from this, I don't have to flee. He didn't turn away from me. Let it go now. You're safe. He's still here. Just sleep. Stop trying now. Just rest. It was never about earning it. I lay down in the stillness with a heart that felt worn from trying too long, measuring every step I took like it had to be enough to make things right, holding on to quiet guilt that followed me into every room. And even here in the dark it stayed close, reminding me of all the ways I fell short again. And I wondered if love like yours had limits I couldn't see, if I had crossed a line somewhere I couldn't come back from. So I stayed there in the silence, not reaching, not running, just tired of trying to deserve something I couldn't seem to hold. I thought I had to prove my way to you, but peace was there before I ever moved. I didn't earn this kind of love, it found me where I lay. No list of things to make it mine, no price I had to pay. I don't have to be enough, I don't have to climb above, I didn't earn this kind of love. There were times I built my worth on things that couldn't carry me, moments I believed I had to fix it all before I came back home, and it wore me thin slowly. Every effort falling short of something I could never reach, until I finally stopped in this quiet space with nothing left to give. And that's when something gentle met me without hesitation. No distance, no delay, just a steady presence that stayed close enough to breathe. And I realized in that moment it was never waiting on me to change before it stayed. No louder than a breath, your mercy stays. Your mercy stays right here beside me. It never fades. I didn't earn this kind of love, softer than the night, meeting every hidden place I tried to keep from light. I don't have to run from it, I don't have to rise above. I didn't earn this kind of love. Let it rest now, it's yours. Nothing left to prove, just sleep. Still there. You didn't lose it. Just rest. You're not outside of it. I came into the night thinking maybe I'd gone too far this time, like something in me had finally crossed a line. I couldn't walk back from every quiet mistake, gathering close like it had something to prove. And I felt that old fear rising soft, telling me I might have lost what mattered most. So I stayed still in the dark, not reaching for anything, just letting the thoughts settle where it would, wondering if kindness like his could really stay after everything. I thought I'd feel the distance in this place, but something warm was right here in the space. I didn't lose his kindness, it never slipped away. It stayed through every moment I thought I'd gone astray. I don't have to find it again, I don't have to retrace. I didn't lose his kindness, it never left my place. There were times I believed I had to start all over from the ground, like every step behind me had erased what once was true. But here in the quiet I can feel something steady still, not shaken by my wandering, not weakened by my doubt. And it settles in my chest like a truth I've always known, but tried to forget that love like this doesn't fade with every fault. It stays closer than my fear, holding me even now, without asking me to earn my way back in. No fading light, you stayed the same, right here beside me. You called my name. I didn't lose his kindness, softer than the night, meeting every broken place without pulling back the light. I don't have to chase it down, I don't have to explain. I didn't lose his kindness, it's still here, just the same. Close your eyes now, it's near. It never left. Just rest. Stay right there. You don't have to move. It already found you. I came into this quiet, carrying things I never said out loud, the kind that settles deep and lingers long after the day is gone. Every misstep tracing circles in my mind, like it still needed an answer. And I wondered if I'd waited too long to come back, if the distance I created had grown too wide to cross. And I lay there with the stillness wrapping slow around me, not trying to fix it anymore, just letting the truth sit where it was. Tired of pretending I could carry it all by myself. I thought I had to make it right somehow, but peace was here before I made a sound. I was forgiven right here, not somewhere down the road, not after I could prove I changed or learned to bear the load. I don't have to clean these hands before I reach for what is real. I was forgiven right here, and I can finally feel. There were nights I tried to bargain with the past, rewriting every line inside my head, hoping I could soften what was done or make it disappear. But the more I held it tightly, the heavier it became, until I had nothing left but this quiet place and an honest kind of breaking. And that's when something met me, without asking for a thing. No list of wrongs, no distance kept. Just a presence that stayed close enough to breathe. And slowly all that weight began to loosen, in a way I never could have forced. No words required, you already knew. Right here in the stillness, you pulled me through. I was forgiven right here, softer than the night, meeting every hidden place I tried to keep from sight. I don't have to run from it, I don't have to conceal. I was forgiven right here, and it's already real. Let it go now, it's done. You're at peace. Just sleep. Before you say a word, just rest. You were already heard. I came into the night with thoughts I didn't know how to pray. Every quiet regret resting close, like it had something left to say. And I almost reached for the words I've said 1,000 times before, trying to shape them right, trying to make them count. But I stopped there in the stillness, feeling how tired I'd become of trying to say it perfectly, wondering if silence could be enough when I didn't have the strength to explain. I thought I had to find the words to start, but something deeper had already hurt my heart. I was held before I asked, before I knew what to say, before I found the right words or tried to find my way. I don't have to reach that far, I don't have to understand. I was held before I asked, already in his hands. There were nights I tried to speak through every fault I carried in my mind, listing every failure like it might undo the weight of it. But it never brought me closer, never gave me peace to rest. And now I see in this quiet space, it was never about the words, because right here in the stillness, something steady wraps around me, not waiting for confession to begin, not measuring what I've done, just staying close enough to remind me I was never outside of mercy to begin with. No whispered plea, you already knew. Right here in silence, you pulled me through. I was held before I asked, softer than the air, meeting every hidden place I was too worn to share. I don't have to search for more, I don't have to make demands. I was held before I asked, already in his hands. Close your eyes now, it's done. You are never alone. Just rest. Don't go too far, not for him. Just rest. You're still within reach. I came into the quiet, carrying that old familiar thought again, that maybe I had drifted past the point where love would follow, every wrong step echoing soft in the dark, like it had something final to say. And I lay there feeling the distance I imagined, like I had wandered somewhere I couldn't return from. I didn't try to fight it this time, didn't try to convince myself otherwise. I just let the silence be what it was, heavy and honest and still. I thought I'd feel the space I made somehow, but something closer held me even now. I was never too far gone, never out beyond your grace, never in a place too far for love to find my place. I don't have to turn around, I don't have to make it on my own. I was never too far gone. There were times I believed I had crossed a line I couldn't see, like something in me had broken past repair. And I carried that quiet weight through more nights than I can count, letting it shape the way I saw myself. But here in the stillness, something shifts without a sound, not loud, not sudden, just steady as it settles in. That love like this doesn't lose its way, it doesn't forget where I am, it stays closer than the distance I create, holding me even when I can't feel it. No road too long, you stayed with me, right here inside us. You set me free. I was never too far gone, softer than the night, meeting every hidden place I tried to keep from sight. don't have to get there first. It's already here. Just rest. You're met in this moment. I came into the night thinking I still had a long way back to go, like there were steps I needed to take before I could be seen again. Every quiet fault lining up in my mind like it needed to be answered. And I almost started down that road again, trying to fix what I could never fully fix. But something in the stillness held me where I was, not pushing, not pulling, just letting me be here without moving forward. We're back. I thought I had to find my way to you, but peace was here before I even moved. Mercy didn't wait for me, didn't stand at a distance far away, didn't ask me to be stronger or to find a better way. I don't have to reach that place, I don't have to make it right. Mercy didn't wait for me, it met me in the night. There were years I believed I had to earn my way into something real, like love would only stay if I could finally get it right. But every effort left me tired, every promise fell apart, until I had nothing left but this quiet kind of surrender. And right here in that moment, something steady wrapped around me, not waiting for a better version of who I am, not holding back, just staying close enough to remind me I was never out of reach to begin with. No step required, you came to me. Right here in stillness, you set me free. Mercy didn't wait for me, softer than the air, meeting every hidden place I was too worn to share. I don't have to chase it down, I don't have to prove what's right. Mercy didn't wait for me, it met me in the night. Let it fade now, it's done. You are held, just sleep. Don't rush it. Just stay here. You're not alone tonight. I settled into the quiet with a heart that didn't have the strength to hide anymore. Every small regret and every deeper one resting close like they belong there. And I didn't push them away this time. Didn't try to fix what had already been. I just let the stillness hold it all, wondering if anything good could meet me in a place like this, with nothing dressed up, nothing explained, just the truth of who I've been laid bare in the dark. I thought I'd face it all alone somehow, but something stayed and didn't turn around. Mercy sat with me a while, didn't rush me through the pain, didn't ask for better words or try to make me change. I don't have to earn its time, I don't have to understand. Mercy sat with me a while and gently held my hand. There were years I kept moving, just to stay ahead of what I feared inside, keeping busy so I wouldn't have to hear the quiet truth beneath it all. But tonight I didn't run, I let the silence say what it would say. And in that honest moment, something met me without weight. No pressure, no demand, just a presence that felt steady, like it had always been waiting for me to slow down enough to notice. And little by little, the edges of my shame softened into something I could finally let go. No need to speak, you already knew. Right there beside me, you stayed me through. Mercy sat with me a while, softer than the air, meeting every hidden place I was too worn to share. I don't have to carry it, I don't have to stand alone. Mercy sat with me a while and made this heart its home. Close your eyes now. It's all right. He's still here. Good night. You don't have to go any further. Just be still. It's already here. I came into the night with a heart that felt like it had gone too far again, carrying quiet regrets that followed me into the silence. Every step behind me echoing louder now that everything else was still. And I wondered if I had missed my moment to turn around of grace had passed me somewhere I didn't notice, and I lay there with nothing left to argue, no strength left to pretend, just an honest kind of stillness where the truth could finally settle. I thought I'd have to find my way back through, but peace was there before I ever moved. Mercy was already waiting right where I let go, not at the end of fixing things, not somewhere down the road. I don't have to chase it down, I don't have to prove my place. Mercy was already waiting here for me in grace. There were years I tried to outrun what I carried deep inside, thinking distance might erase it if I kept moving long enough. But every road led back to this quiet place where I couldn't hide. And tonight I didn't try to leave it, I just stayed where I was. And in that simple staying, something met me without demand. No list of wrongs, no turning back, just a presence that felt steady, like it had always been here, long before I noticed, holding space for me to finally rest. No sudden sign, just peace that gently stays right here beside me. It never fades. Mercy was already waiting, softer than the air, meeting every hidden place I was too warm to share. I don't have to run from it, I don't have to hide my face. Mercy was already waiting here for me in grace. Close your eyes now, it's done. You are held. Just rest. It's quiet now. You don't have to carry it anymore. Just rest. He already knows. I lay down in the dark with everything I couldn't fix. All the words I wish I never said still echoing soft in my chest. The weight of years pressing gentle, but steady like an old familiar ache. And I tried to count the ways I went wrong, but the numbers wouldn't end. So I stopped counting and just breathed slow. The night air cool against my skin, wondering how I made it this far, with so many cracks in this worn out soul. And still the world kept turning, still my heart kept beating, Still there was a quiet place here waiting for me to rest. I thought I'd have to earn my way back home somehow, but the silence said I never walked alone. More grace than I deserve, falling soft like midnight rain, washing every hidden hurt I carried in His name. I don't have to be enough, I don't have to understand. There's more grace than I deserve, resting gently in His hands. I remember all the nights I tried to outrun what I'd done, turning pages in my mind, hoping I could change the end. But every road just led me back to this quiet truth I feared, that I was never strong enough to make it clean on my own. And somewhere in that breaking, somewhere in that letting go, I felt a mercy I can't explain. Not loud, not bright, just steady as a whisper saying stay. You're still held, you're still known, and the past that tried to bind me slowly loosened in the dark. No louder than a breath, your mercy stayed with me. Right here in the quiet, you forgave me gently. More grace than I deserve, soft as shadows on the wall, meeting me in every place I thought I'd lost it all. I don't have to hide away, I don't have to pretend. There's more grace than I deserve, and it will never end. Close your eyes, you're still loved. Let the night hold you, He already has. You made it through the day. That's enough. Just lie still. He's closer than you think. I came into this night with tired hands and a heavier heart than I let anyone see, carrying quiet regrets that followed me like shadows stretching along behind my steps. Little things and bigger things all tangled together in the silence. And I sat on the edge of this moment, wondering if I'd worn out every chance I'd been given. If grace had limits I finally reached, but the room stayed still and the air stayed kind, like it was waiting for me to stop running and finally rest where I am. I didn't hear judgment call my name, just a steady peace that never turned away. Plain old mercy found me here, right where I broke down slow. No grand words, no shining light, just a love I didn't know. I don't have to fix it all, I don't have to understand. Plain old mercy found me here and gently took my hand. There were roads I should have left and words I should have kept inside, moments I replayed too many times, wishing I could turn them back. And I tried to carry all of it like it was mine to hold forever, but it only made me weaker, only pulled me further down, till I finally sat in stillness with nothing left to prove. And that's when something quiet met me, not asking me to explain, not telling me to earn it, just staying right there in the dark until the weight began to loosen. No fire in the sky, just peace that wouldn't leave. Right here in the stillness, you carried me. Plain old mercy found me here, softer than a prayer, meeting every hidden place I was too worn to share. I don't have to run anymore, I don't have to stand alone. Plain old mercy found me here and made this heart its home. You can rest now, it's all right. Nothing left to carry, just sleep.